Morning, yo, family. Let's see. Let me get sure I got everything set up. It is such a pleasure to be here with you this morning. Let me do a few things. I am Smitty Smith, and I'm here with my beach babe, my Puerto Rica mama, my sitting by the pool lady.
Hey, comecita. Hey, Poppy. That's all I learned. I'm sorry. Even if I said it wrong. Right or wrong.
I felt it. That's what matters. AKA June Teresa Smith family. Hey, excuse me here. Welcome to another morning of Crazy Faith. Here we are, October the 28th. June, 65 days to go.
Woo!
65 days. June, can you remember there were 365?
I can.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
65 days left in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do?
What are you going to do with it is the question.
Yeah, And June, excuse me, family. June and I, let's go ahead and get this out there. June and I, we finally took a vacation, family. We even were brave enough and bold enough to go all the way to Puerto Rico. And we were excited about getting there. We got there. Beautiful. Oh my God. The beaches, June. Tell me about the beaches, sweetheart.
Absolutely. Well, let me first say, Gwyneth's noches.
Cheese nachos to you too, baby.
But yeah, the beaches are absolutely gorgeous. Smitty, have you posted any pictures?
Yeah, I posted some.
Oh my God. Breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking beaches. I really relaxed.
And the clear water was unbelievably warm.
Oh God, yes.
I mean, it's just a beautiful place to visit,
It is.
And and June, I want to talk about today, June. I want to talk about something as simple as, and let me get to where I'm supposed to be. Here we are. I think I am now. I want to talk about this or that today. Mm-hmm. This or that. June, and we saved.
Yes.
We paid for our vacation up front in cash.
Budget?
Yeah, budget, baby. So, and we were able to get there and really enjoy ourselves because we knew we weren't going in debt to have a vacation.
It was already paid for.
It was already paid for, So, and we knew we weren't going to have to struggle and let the struggle detract from the vacation. Mm-hmm. That was a this or that moment. Wouldn't you agree, June?
It was definitely a this or that moment.
Either we pay for it up front or we struggle and pay for it when we get back. And to celebrate me and my baby taking a vacation, going to Puerto Rico, watching June Smith run up and down the beach like a kid.
That's right. I was determined to get one end of the rock all the way to the other.
And you did. And then to celebrate that family, when we got home, we got sick. Sick as a dog, as they say.
God.
Brother was down. Realtor down. Realtress down.
He gave it to me, guys.
And she picked it. I just laid it around the house and she picked it up. But family.
Sharon is Karen.
And family, I can't lie to you, man. On the plane ride home, I started coughing. And then that progressed into something totally different. And, and we were sick enough and we are still getting over it. But what are we going to focus on? What are we going to remember, this or that? Are we going to focus on remembering the times we sat at the pool with real good friends and just kind of just relaxed and talked for hours? Or do we remember how I was coughing my head off on the way home? Do we remember the great food we had, June? Mm-hmm. We rented a car and we drove across the island, again, with great friends. Or are we going to focus on that, which is us both being beat down in the bed? And, June, and that happens most times. We do something, then something bad happens, but the bad stuff is what we tend to focus on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, wait a minute now. Smitty Smith got on a big iron bird. There was very little turbulence. It was
It was amazing.
Yeah, the food was good on the plane. Mm-hmm. So good morning, Jimmy Brown. So, family, it comes down to this or that. What are you going to remember?
But my question is, does it matter the type of person that you are, the type of mindset that you are? If you always lean to the negative, does that mean that you're a negative person on a whole?
We're getting deep.
Or if you lean to the positive, does that mean that you're always looking on the bright side of stuff?
You know, June, and either one can other people may not appreciate who you are and what you think. Now, I tend to be, leaning towards everything is good, everything is groovy. And that really turns some people off. And then I've hung around people who are gloom and doom. They were getting stuff done. They were prepared for stuff to go wrong, so they weren't surprised by it. But to me, they came across as negative, So the key here is be whoever you are, because is either one wrong?
No.
As long as you're grinding, doing the things that you want to do, things you should do.
Good morning, James Brown.
So this or that, family.
But just don't expect the positive people to hang around you too much.
Yeah, and maybe they shouldn't, and because again, neither way is wrong. June, one of the questions I'm constantly asked is, how do I get started? Smitty, how do I get started? I get that phone call all the time. How do I get started? And June, I'm going to change my answer for the final time.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, getting started is not what you should be asking me. What you should be asking me is, Smitty, how do I finish?
Boom. Because you've
Boom.
already started, right?
Yeah.
Because I made the call to you.
Yeah, you made a call. So how do we get you to finish? That's what our job is. That's job number one. How do we get you into your 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath home that you desire, where you desire it to be? How do we get you to get your credit score where you need it to be to get to where you need to be? Like I said, family, brother was down, getting over it. June, so this or that. Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it left? Is it right?
Well, Smitty, should I save first or work on my credit?
Well, you know what? Let's do both. Let's plan on doing a little bit of both.
Should I get a lender first or should I get a realtor first?
You should always get a realtor first, because the realtor will direct you towards the lender that has the grants and down payment assistance. So again, family, how do we finish? How do we get you where you're supposed to be? Prayerfully taking advantage of grants and down payment assistance. I can't even talk.
And my
The
point
free
is
money.
this or that. A lot of people don't know what direction they need to go into.
Yeah.
And that's why they say, how do I get started?
And then what happens is that you kind of get off track, and then you move away from what your whole original goal was.
Yeah. So I really love the idea that don't say how I get started. It's how should I finish?
How do I finish? How do I finish sooner than later? How do I finish strong? How do I finish where I plan to finish?
Yeah.
I want y'all to feel that. Exactly where I plan to finish. That's the word, June. Is it getting my score up to 620? Is it keeping my credit score at 620?
Oh, it's definitely keeping it now.
Definitely keeping it? Okay. Is it saving $10 or is it saving $1 a day?
$1 a day.
Yeah.
It's way easier.
Oh my God, family. It's this or that. June, do I sign another lease and then I just wait until that lease is almost over to get started? Do I sign another lease and get started preparing for home ownership?
You sign another lease and then you just, I forgot. You see, I'm
the girl's full
all
of flu.
clogged up. So
The girl's full of flu.
Yes. So you sign another lease and you get started that same day. As soon as you sign it. In fact, you actually sign on that lease, last lease.
There you go. This or that. And you know what, June? And if we didn't want to sign another lease, but we have to, then you know what?
What?
So what? Seriously, family, so what? We're not going to focus on the negative,
Because when we just saying happy 2024
Yeah.
just like a couple of days ago. That's what it feels like.
It was January 1st, just yesterday, family.
Yes. It goes, you guys have got, come on now. Y'all
Tell
got
'em,
to
baby.
admit,
Tell 'em,
this
baby.
year has gone by
Yeah.
fast.
Fast.
So yes, even if you have to sign another lease,
At least this will be the last one you have to sign.
And this year is going to go, next year is going to go just as fast as
or
this
maybe
year.
even faster.
You know what, Smitty? Let's just happy 2025, okay? There we
Happy
go.
2025, my
Yeah.
butt. It's
We already
happy
here.
2026, man. Y'all ain't getting me. I ain't going to the okie doke no more. 2025 is here. It's gone.
Yeah.
Here it's gone, family. Oh, military, if you're on time, you're late. Man, nah, family. This stuff is
When
real.
did I start? I started putting up decorations in September.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I'm behind.
Now,
I've got,
June, that's crazy. That's
it's
crazy.
like we went away.
Yeah.
We got sick.
Yeah.
So we've been out of like commission for like 2 weeks,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
And now I feel like, oh my God, Thanksgiving is not that long away.
This or that. So now, June, you would almost be reasonable to say, you know what? Forget it. I'll decorate next year.
That's how I feel.
It's this or that, fam. You
If I
know.
walk into the stores, they definitely make me feel like I'm behind.
Yeah. Oh
Everything
man.
is like, okay, they've got Halloween,
Man,
and they've
yeah,
got Thanksgiving,
yeah.
they got Christmas
Yeah,
all
they do.
rolled into one,
All rolled
depending
into
on what
one.
aisle you want
Yeah.
to walk down.
This or that. June, you are behind. You are late. You got started early and you're still late. So why bother at all? This
Because
or
I
that,
have
family.
to.
Yeah.
Because I want to.
Exactly.
And
Because
because I'm me.
but you know what, June, I like you said, because I want to.
Yes.
That means that you are authorized to achieve a goal.
That's
You're
right.
authorized to live your best life.
Yes. And you know who authorized it?
Who?
Do you really want to know who
Yeah,
authorized
yeah,
it?
tell me.
It's a person that you cannot stop.
Tell me.
Me.
Oh, my goodness. You that strong?
That's right.
You that driven?
Of course.
You that determined?
100%.
You telling me in front of God and everybody that you are so bad that you can just do the things that you want to do?
Yes.
See, family, that's what I'm talking about. Good morning, Miss Scruggs. How are you, Miss Scruggs? What kind of day are you going to have today? We're talking about this or that. Let us decide. See, this or that implies that we're making decisions.
Yeah.
And we have the right to make decisions. We were born with that innate ability to decide what's best for us. And that's what you expected to act upon, family. June, what great things are you going to do today, June? Let's, June, this whole day, no negative thoughts. Or maybe not negative thoughts, no negative words. Because we can't always control what we think, but you know what we can control? What we say.
And the way that we react to what other
Yeah,
people say.
yeah. So this whole day today, we're not going to say any negative words.
Nope.
This or that. We're going to choose to get some stuff done today.
So that means that some people can't talk at all.
That's right. That means some people we may not be able to be around. Yeah, Jimmy. Well, I'll send you the link. But again, family, this or that. Which one? You get to choose, and if you don't choose, then somebody will choose for you.
You know what I did? Something that you haven't actually mentioned in a long time, Smitty, but I still practice it. I wake up and I look in the mirror and I say, today is about who? Me.
Me.
Because I loved that you said that last year.
All this
At the
time.
beginning of this year.
All this time, you still ain't got it right. You had all this time to practice.
What?
You said it's about me, when clearly it's about me.
No, it's about me. And those words has actually carried me through some pretty tough times this year. Because it's about me. And you always got to remember, if it's about you, it's about
Nah, family.
your friends, your
Nah,
family,
it's
your
about
loved
me.
ones. But it has to start with you.
It does. Does it start with you, and can it also end with you, June?
It will always start with me, and it will always end with me.
Every single time,
I
family.
have to be the loudest, the most boisterous,
Oh my
the most
God, man.
obnoxious
A person in the world to who?
in the world. To me.
Family, y'all, please, you got to hear what we're saying. It really is about you. You really can achieve the things that you need to achieve.
I am the loudest cheerleader of June. I am rambunctious. Indignant.
Righteously indignant.
Righteously indignant. Celebrating me.
Yes, family. So, yes, we are back. We're sick, but we're back. We got congestion, but we're back.
That's right.
We got fever, but we're back.
That's right.
You know what, family? We got 65 days, but we're back. June, we're going to make these 65 days count as if they're 130 days.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every single day. Good morning, Mr. Carter. Big boy. Got big boy snacks in the house.
Munch, munch.
That'll be $9.99, Mr. Carter,
That's
for that marketing idea.
There you go.
Munch, munch.
I really like that. Too.
Yeah, I know. It is. It's really cool. You know, family, this or that. Let us decide, and then let us take actions thereupon.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no, June, I think I'd rather decide my day than to have somebody else decide it for me.
Oh, for sure.
Because I don't think they're going to decide it in the same direction with the same feeling that I would do it.
With the same passion.
Yeah,
passion,
there you go. That's the word I was looking for.
focus,
Yes.
all of that. It has to come from you.
It does. It does. This or that.
So my question today.
I was ready to do that. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What's
No,
your
go ahead.
question? I want to
No,
see
go
your
ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
Okay. So my question is, what is it that you're going to do for Smitty today?
Today, I am going to continue on the path of doing the things that I can do with expectations of completing them in the most excellent manner. That's what I'm going to do.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's enough. That's if I not able to function as I normally would, not able to really boil down as I normally would because of this ear infection. What did I have on the plane ride? I had at one point I had what? I had everything.
Yeah.
Had a cough, had a headache, an earache, a throat ache,
Sinus.
sinus.
Sinus
brother had one of, oh my God, I don't know that I've ever felt so bad, all while being sealed up in a steel tube, 32,000 feet in the air.
The air hostess throws things at you. Like, would you like a hot towel?
I like Mr. Big Boy Schnack said, focus on today because tomorrow is gone.
That's right.
Man, tomorrow is gone. Like we said earlier, James, this is 2026. Here we are, October the 28th, 2026. 2025, 2024. I know. Where does it go? It just goes.
Mm-hmm.
So
We actually got upgraded to first class because Smitty was sick. It's like nobody wants to sit next to him. Like, we've got a seat all for you.
on the outside of the plane. Passengers took up a vote. Everybody chipped in $10.
Took all the space you want.
All this fresh air, Mr. Smith. Ain't nothing better than some 32,000 square feet. I can't even say it.
Square foot fresh air.
Right? 32,000 feet in the air. Yeah. So again, family, we're going to let you go. We're glad to be back. We're glad to share. This or that. Let you decide. June, you decide.
I've decided.
I'm going to decide.
My day is going to be amazing.
James Carter, you decide. Gloria, you decide. Jimmy Brown, you decide.
And don't be scared to walk away from people that are pulling you in the direction they want your day to go in.
Yeah, this or that. You decide what you want to do. You decide the day you want to have.
Mm-hmm.
If you decide I'm going to be positive all day, I'm not going to say anything negative. I might not be able to stop on thinking it, but I'm not going to say it because I
And
know
you can't
my words
control
create
what
a
other
path.
people say.
No, you can't.
But
you can't.
again, you can control yourself.
This or that. All right, June, you have any final words before we let these people go?
Always choose you, you know? Always choose you. So if you feel like negativity is coming your way, just excuse yourself. Oh, excuse me, I gotta go.
You can do that in a polite way.
Yeah, I just did it. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm
And
just
are you
gonna
coming?
come
Are you coming back?
I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back. But they don't know I'm not coming back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
You know, good. Well, you're not going back.
I ain't coming back.
This or that, family. We are allowed.
Because I've chosen me.
We are allowed to choose ourselves, and it's not selfish. Because June, when I'm the best me,
I am the best for my family. I love that rhyme.
Yes, it's
And
the
my
truth.
friends.
Yes, when I'm the best me. Good morning, Tamara Lundy. How you doing, sister? Welcome.
Good morning,
Thank you for joining
Tamara.
us.
That's such a beautiful name.
It is. I was thinking the same thing. You know, so again, choose.
What, the Tamara or the Lundy?
They kind of go together.
Yes.
It's kind of like Schmitty Schmidt, Tamara Lundy, TL.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, family, this is 2026. 2026 has arrived.
You know what? Do you think people find it hard or not find it hard? Do you think, well, maybe, yeah, they find it hard to be positive?
Yeah, I do. I think the world, certain parts of the world really want you to be negative, and they take you negative.
Yeah.
And I think that when choosing this or that, I have to choose being positive because I believe being negative will naturally flow.
Yeah.
You know, even from the time we get on the road, you know. Now, I'm in my lane, driving and paying attention to what I'm doing, but somebody drives past me doing 30 miles faster than when I'm driving. They swerve in my lane. So, see, that's negative. But here I am in my car, in my world, in my environment.
Minding my own darn
My
business.
own darn business, doing what I'm supposed to do. So, yeah, so that many times the world will naturally take you negative.
You know when that happens, what I've learned to say, you go ahead and get that ticket. You go, girl. You go ahead and get that ticket. It's going to happen. And
Yeah.
I just go on my sweet merry way.
It's something that, you know, June, and we're going to let these people go, but
Yes.
this happened the other day. We were driving home. Well, I was by myself. I went to Lowe's. And we were on a 2-lane road, and this guy flew by me, June. I mean, this guy flew by me so fast. And he flew by me so fast that I couldn't even read his license plate until we got to the stoplight.
Wow.
Think about it.
I know, right? I just got that. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah. You know, for all that speed, for all that reckless driving, we got to the stoplight at the same time. You know, family, and I was like, wow, it wasn't even necessary. There was nothing gained. So again, family, this or that. You choose today. You design today. We are all custom designers. I'm designing the life of Smitty Smith. And when I design the best life that I can design for Smitty Smith, then I'm able to be the best for my wife, my kids, my grandkids, my grandkids, my grand. That's just an inside joke for my daughter's family. So we're going to let you go, folks. I want everyone to just continue doing what you do because I'm going to continue to do what I do. We're at 71, June. Boom, boom. Woo! 71, family. So far this year, River City Blues Realty has assisted at least 71 folks. Our goal is 100. We only got 65 days. See, that would be negative, right? Hey, June, plus we have 65 days to go. See how we frame things, family?
Yeah, because I only got.
I know. See, again, family, it takes work. We have to choose. We have to practice.
Yes.
Because naturally, I'm saying, man, all we got is 65 days to get to the rest. Nah, family, we got 65 days. The same words, just different inflection, different energy.
We've got an additional 65 days.
Yeah, we do, man.
Nice.
Yeah, we do. Hey, family, just sharing. Hey, sharing is what? Caring.
Caring.
Sharing is caring. Look at family. We went over, but it was good to go over. It was good to care. It's good to share. I am Schmitty Schmidt.
Before we go, I just want to quickly say Gloria, James, let me see, who else? Miss Tamara Lundy. You guys have an amazing day and choose the day that you have. Choose the way you're going to react to people that try to take you away from what you've chosen for the day.
Big boy snacks. Munch, munch. Hey, family, we got to go. I want y'all folks to stay what, June?
Blessed and highly flavored.
Highly flavored, family. You deserve that, all right? You really do. So claim your blessing. This or that. All right?
All right.
I gots to go. If I get my darn computer to work, I gots to go.